Hey Aries, welcome to Ember and Fury. This is your message for June 12th through the 18th. Check your other signs in your birth chart for a complete view of your week ahead. Your sun sign represents your core self, the ego and motivations. Your moon sign represents your inner self, governing your emotional well-being and your comfort zone. Your ascendant sign or rising sign speaks to the energy we put into the world, our first impressions. And my intention for this week's readings are for peace, clarity, honesty, patience, and trust. May you receive what you're looking for. Let's invite Archangel Michael here with us today. Archangel Michael, I invoke you now to help lift my life to the level of peace. Please guide, protect, and lead me away from negativity and saboteurs. Bless me with courage, strength, and vision so that I can make the changes I need to make for my highest good. Help me to sense, see, hear, and know your guidance. Unblock my intuition and turn down my ego voice so that I may hear you more clearly. Archangel Michael, please protect my energy every day with your shield. Surround me in light, keep me safe, wrap me in your wings, and direct me away from negativity and danger. I am open and I am ready to work on my divine life purpose, to walk my soul-aligned path, to meet my true, authentic self as I was created. Guide me to the next steps. Help me to learn my spiritual lessons and help me to trust. Thank you for keeping my mind, energy, and body clear of the influences of fear. Please use your sword of light to cut cords and release toxic energy from within and around me. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for staying with me. Amen. Let's get started on your message, Aries, for June 12th through 18th. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Check your other signs for a well-rounded view of your week. Check the description box for any other additional information. Archangel Michael, most important message for Aries, June 12th through the 18th. Thank you. Also, broke a nail. So, yeah, that happened. Five of Wands, argumentative energy, fighting, disagreements. King of Wands. Okay, this is someone who's creative, inspiring, charismatic, forceful, very bold. This person is also potentially a leader, maybe has their own business, could make a ton. But at the same time, this person may be hot-tempered. They do have a way with their words and they are very strong. This would be a fairly masculine individual. This person is loyal, very passionate. So whatever they do, they put a lot into it. Three of Pentacles. This is a collaboration, working together on something, building something. This would be putting your talent, skills, and gifts, the strengths of each individual into the light to be used for this particular project, goal, dream, wish. Four of Pentacles in reverse. This is a disconnection, a detachment. Someone could be detached from something. There could have been a situation where you may have let go of something or someone because of the arguments or disagreements that may have happened. There just could have been a lot of... it was just very incompatible. Six of Wands in reverse, yeah. This is like still going through it. The battle is not done. It's not time to celebrate just yet. The Moon. This is a Piscean energy. We also have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. This could also denote you, my lovely. The King of Wands energy. Wow. Okay. Two of Wands in reverse. Justice in reverse. Seven of Cups. Whoa. Okay. So if you're working on a particular project and it has not been going to plan, or you feel that it's this particular relationship is something that you'd like to collaborate and work together on, but you kind of see that it is just not happening. There's a lack of planning. There's a lot of back and forth. People who just don't care, maybe, or maybe there's a situation that someone just doesn't give a crap. And I feel like you notice that this isn't benefiting you. It's not benefiting you. Whatever this connection, this person, this individual is not benefiting you. They don't really give to you. They're not as generous as you'd like them to be in the way you would like them to be. This person is really willing to give finances and to throw money at things potentially as well. Yep. This person really much. This person could be a big spender that you're connecting with, or maybe potentially you. This feels unfair because you potentially feel that the future isn't being looked after. The universe is saying it's uncertain or unclear. There's an essence or energy of feeling uncertain. There's just a darkness or a cloud or a fog that isn't allowing you to see past a particular future or situation. So here I see you going into options. You're looking at options, potentially with other people that you'd like to work with, collaborate with, build with. This could be with the Pisces. We also have Libra here as well. Someone could have been going through legal situations and it did not pan out or isn't going to pan out. And I kind of feel like there was some sort of foreshadowing ahead of time for this. Because the argumentative energy is a cause or is because one is already thinking of these options. Because the Seven of Cups is here, there are options here for you. There is an opportunity. Something's not fully clear about these particular people that you might be collaborating with. There might be some deception on the horizon about this particular individual. But it may also feel unreal. It feels unreal. And what does that mean? It feels unreal. It feels like it's magical, unique, like there's a mystery to it. There is an illusion to this. It's not real. It feels not real. Fake. Maybe this person's fake. This does feel like you're having to go towards a plan B, plan C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Like there's so many more options you have. There's always another option. Whatever it was, I feel like this is super, it feels so unjust. It's like, why can you, like, it feels like there's this, like, how do you think you can justify that action towards me? How do you think that's acceptable? So the King of Wands is here. kind of makes me feel like what's crowning you is you being able to put yourself into a particular perception, mindset of the self, so you can allow yourself your future abundance. So you could be using this situation as creative juice for an inspiration that you're going to allow yourself to attract and to potentially even educate. And you're going to be a leader of a pack because of this. People are going to see you differently. There could be a collaboration at hand. It is unclear if that is going to proceed. I'm going to lose my voice. And then we have the Seven of Cups here as well, showing me that there's a lot of emotion attached to particular options that you do have. So it kind of feels like you're not necessarily wanting to let go of a particular option. There was a fight here, though. I feel like you didn't plan for this. Someone didn't plan for this. They didn't expect that someone was going to potentially react this way. They didn't think it was going to go down like this. That's the downside about this. Okay, so then what's the overall energy of this? Overall energy for Aries, June 12th through the 18th. Thank you. Overall energy is the Sun in reverse. Well, I can definitely see that. There's an unhappiness. There's a lack of brightness and love and joy in your life right now. And it really feels like an artist or a musician or a actor or someone who has to create and give and inspire from nothing. And the universe is reminding you that there is this inspiration. You have it within you. It is part of you. It is who and what you're made up of. Okay, if you need a little bit more information on a King of Wands, you can look up the ESFJ personality type from the Myers-Briggs. This will help you a lot to help develop that strength within yourself as well. You can have a broken heart with the Sun. Has a lot to do with the heart and the soul self. The Sun and the Moon is here. So the Sun is also a masculine energy. Sun is a masculine energy. The Moon is a feminine energy. The Sun is very physical. The Moon is very metaphysical. And so I feel like the meeting of the minds clashed. Meeting of the minds clashed. Someone in this particular group or connection or relationship may need to have a little bit of a thicker skin than normal. Outcome of this message. I'm hearing Scorpio energy. There could be some kind of intensity of some kind. I've got the Queen of Cups in reverse. This is a very, I feel like this is a very overly emotional situation. I feel like with the Queen of Cups in reverse, it's not looking within. It's not listening to your intuition. It's shutting the intuition down potentially. It's a very insecure, sensitive, overly needy, maybe even self-centered. This person is kind of selfish. There's something they're going through right now. It could have been from a disconnection, a breakup, a fight, an argument, quitting something. It wasn't planned. It wasn't planned. This could also pertain to potentially an abortion. I don't necessarily want to say that, but the Sun is in reverse. There's a child in the picture. It's in reverse. This Queen of Cups energy also is unfaithful, bitter. This person's creativity is blocked. It's like There's other things this person's worrying about that is actually on the forefront of their mind, so they can't actually expand themselves right now. This person is shrinking. Okay. What is the advice for, what is the challenge first? The challenge, I'm hearing Aquarius energy. Aries, the challenge, we have King of Swords. The challenge could be this overly analytical or overly judgmental. Maybe there's some ethics we're needing to stand by a little bit more. There's a little bit of challenge with this. And maybe even being a little more intellectual, being in the mind, being of thinking first before acting first. And I feel like someone might have taken action before really thinking. It's just was really spontaneous. Oh, I get the idea, I act on it. Where it should be get the idea, reflect, mold and transform it, and details added, and bam, all of a sudden you have this finished product. But all of a sudden, this is a challenge. The part of it is to take that slow down time to really go within, to be strategic and wise about this, not to rush through things. Could also be very routine. Could also be very routine at this particular time. So I also feel like someone could be to the point of closing themselves off when they hit a blockage or a challenge of some kind and they just turn away. The advice for this message, the advice is strength in reverse. There could be a lot of aggression. 3 of Swords in reverse, self-care. 7 of Swords, deception. Okay, interesting. Either we've been deceiving ourselves and not taking care of ourselves, and it's been making us bitter and aggressive because we've been giving too much of ourselves, when we have the power to let ourselves only give to ourselves and don't have to give to nobody else. They can choose to give to us instead. Or there could be this deception and you're needing to really go through a place of self-care. You may not be receiving the self-care, the care that you need right now because it's maybe isolated, lonely, overly weak, pushing people away maybe. It's kind of like when you get hurt, you don't necessarily want to be around anybody. So you might want to be in a group or collaboration. You might want to join a collective of some sort. It's uncertain about what that is at the moment because there's other things that are on your mind or blocking you from making a clear decision or choosing an option or finding exactly what it is. So maybe this group isn't just a tarot group. Maybe it's not just a YouTube group, or maybe it's not just a church group, or maybe it's not just a activity. Maybe it's something in particular that you're needing to find for yourself, and that's something you could be searching for. Please clarify the moon card here for Aries. We've got the King of Cups. So this is the masculine. So the feminine is actually the masculine and the masculine is the feminine. So feminine could be in its masculine aspect and the masculine could be fairly feminine right now. Held back, not leaning in, not giving to this person, feeling not confident, not assured of themselves at this particular time. They're not revealing any of this at all. They're not showing you any of it. Which also makes me upset because it means that they can't trust you or they don't feel there's some kind of shame or being held back with this. So there is deception. They're not revealing everything. They're not telling you at all. That's what causes a lot of disconnection within a relationship. When someone doesn't want to be vulnerable in a connection, it builds a wall. We can't abolish that wall if they built it. That would be property damage. Right? So we have to discuss, talk, communicate, build that trust again. Ultimately, the self-care and going into the self is like a detaching that will then not in a way bring them back to chase you, but more in a way allow them to come to you like a damaged or abused puppy would. You have to let it feel that you're safe again to them. So They may be a little bit different. They may have actually, they might not be in your life anymore. There might be a big breakup or disconnection. That's kind of what or a divorce even with this Justice in reverse. You don't see your options yet. Allow yourself to immerse yourself into something before you make any major decisions on anything, because this will allow you to explore your options. Okay, we're going to get past, present, future for you. Past for my lovely Aries. Daughter romance in reverse. So there was a big turnoff. World in reverse. Need for change. The whole world is upside down. This is like going through a major situation and it's a crisis. And for the future, thinking, man, oh wow, okay. You got someone thinking. You got someone wanting to make changes, wanting to see what they can do to make things better potentially. You got someone who actually wants to do things with you and wants to create and manifest and build with you. But the thing is, ooh, they hurt you really bad. Something like really put this wall up in between you and them. It was a deception. They're going into self-care now. It's made them weak and aggressive, bitter, cold heart. So giving that space to the self during this particular week will allow time for the thinking that needs to happen to make happiness a choice, or to find a place of peace within yourself, to allow yourself to immerse yourself into something fully that you've always wanted to do or take interest in. If this is like creating the self again after a particular difficult time. Now it's difficult because it still made you hurt, upset. Because it just was unfair. It's unfair. Whatever they're doing. Okay. So, message from Archangel Michael for your advice to close this message off. Thank you. Got a couple cards here. We've got embrace your life purpose. This could be what the universe is trying to push you towards, to guide you towards. I'm guiding you toward your divine life purpose. Whatever makes your heart joyful is what you're meant to be doing. Oh, we got a few cards here. And then we have number 27, regain your focus. Trivial life matters are distracting you from your goals. Archangel Metatron and I are here to help you stay grounded. We have changes coming. I'm here to guide you through this exciting transformation. This is a time of joyous opportunities. I like this for you because it just shows me that you're going somewhere, you're making something happen, and it's only because where you're at isn't where happiness is, and you're heading towards that. This is your message, Aries. Thank you for joining me here. If you need a personal reading, feel free to connect with me at emberandfury88@gmail.com. Same day personal readings. Love you tons.